and the sand and the impurity will go down, and when it's shaking, the starch will go down, and then we can directly to next step to the paddle washer. This step is to clean the dust and the other things on the skin of the cassava, and once it's removed out, we can keep going to the peeling machines. The peeling machines is we are using a new step with the sand roller design, strong fractions on that one. Okay, let's keep going. Because one thing is missing is to introduce our factory. Firstly, our company was established in 2011 and starting as a trading company, but we back to transformed into a production-oriented enterprise, integrating with industry and both industry and trade. So the place is very big. We can see here. This picture is our factory, and e-commerce team of 30 people, a technological research team, and a sales team. So this is our structure for each of the department, but we can skip it. And then this is our factory. This is one of the company is to produce starch floor processing equipment and also the garri. So can going to here. This is some of our projects we've done before. So in Tanzania, and this is our warehouse in Nigeria, and some of our customers directly come to our factory to check the machines and to see how we produce it and do the order, place the order. And here are some of the other companies from also it's belong to doing, but in different department and different directions. And this is edible oil processing machines and the solid hazardous waste treatments and sorting plant and the metal and plastic separating machines. So if you still have interest, you can follow our or subscribe in our account and to see the other things. Okay, these are some certifications, and we also have the C certificate to do the equipment. And these are some of the equipment in our factory to do the bendings and to do the laser cuttings and all the things to produce the equipment for sure. And this is a factory live show. Let's see, this is our factory and the machine we made and the workers and engineers to do the equipment. So this is our boss and the consultant team. And these are some groups for the international trading team and the domestic trading teams, e-commerce and IT team and all the things. And this is our engineer team. Some of engineers are working with us in the office. to guide us and to help us to solve the problem for the client, and some of the engineers are in the factory to guide the workers and the things uh, to produce the equipment. And basically, these are some project cases we've done before, mainly for the cassava starch and cassava flour and potato starch equipment. And we also have a lot of projects in Nigeria, in the Cameroon, and in Ivory Coast, and in the Southeast Asia and South America. So here is a project in Guizhou province for the 5 times sweet potato starch production line, and the potato production line, and this is cassava production lines, and this is a customer visit photos, and this is when you purchase from us, how we transport the machines to your place, something like that. And this is the customer's factory installations and so on. And basically we can move to the equipment introduction. So because we do have the small equipment production line, small equipment, and the big capacity production line, something like that. So we can, I will go through all the equipment for the that can work in the garri production line to see, in case if you have interest, and we can separately to give you some videos and photos to show each of the equipment. Okay. Here is a hooper. It's basically using in the large capacity because we, if we want to produce like 500 kilogram per hour garri, or 1 times or 2 times, we must have a hooper because we cannot transport about 8 tons of fresh cassava, the raw materials, directly to the pedal washers. We must have the lifting, but we cannot separately to put them into the pedal washers. So we using these devices, and in the below there will be a shaking devices. So when we put using a forklift to put the cassava into the hooper, then using the shaking devices to separately take the cassava into the, no matter what it is, a belt conveyor, a conveyor, both are fine. So this is the belt conveyor we've made, and keep going. It's simple because a belt conveyor is to transport the fresh cassava tuber to dry sieve unit, cutting machines attack, or something like that from the first. Because if you use human beings to do the work, firstly you will need hire a lot of workers to do the one job, and also it's using a machine is much faster than the human beings to do the work. Okay, after the hooper, the belt dryer will go to belt conveyor will go to the dry sieve. The dry sieve is remove mud, earth, and skin from the cassava tubers, and in a special adapted to guide the material which doing the pushing. So it's like this. When you put the cassava inside of it, so this one, we have a motor on the upper, and the motor will link to the, using a chain, link to the bottom things, and it will be circling. So once it's circling, so we have a like the inner spiral to push the cassava in from one side to another side. And it is very simple structure, building, and low power consumption, big capacity, well training result, and it's very stable. So after we remove some of the mud, or a little bit skins, or some of the like the wood or little stones, something like that, we remove to the next step, to the pedal washer. Because the cassava is for the food industry, so we must make sure that during we process, we must remove the dust as much as possible to zero. So we put a pedal washer in here. A second stage to clean the cassava and remove the mud, the peels, and other impurities from the cassava tubers also. And why for the small capacity we don't actually need this, because if we only produce like 4 tons per day fresh cassava, I mean, to 1 ton of garri, so we can definitely use the manual to clean the cassava than this. But you see, when you achieve a capacity, we must make sure every step must be effective. Each of the steps is the effective is low, will let the whole process slow. So we must have this one to do the cleaning. And also, it's very steady operation with low material and damage rate, something like that. And let me show you some of the this is our pedal washer. Looks like this. Inside is kind of like the same like this. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going to this is looking inside of it. It has a safe and also a stone things in here. When the cassava pass this, because the stone is much more heavy than the cassava, so the cassava will float on the water, but the stone will go down and put into this smoker, and then the cassava keep going, but the stone stay in here. Also, then the main thing is the peeling machines, because we both know the cassava skins have some toxic. So once we produce like the cassava flour and garri things, we must remove all the skins. And the skins for the cassava is hard to remove because it's 2 skins. One very small skin, one very thick skins, and one very tough skins. So we must using a very big peeling machines to do the work. We have a video for this one to see. This one is a peeling machines, and how it's peeled, and once it's peeled, how it looks. Because here, you can see here, this is a sand roller. So this is the best way for now. Up to now, this is the best way to remove the 2 of the skins. We others have the kind of sand roller, something like the rollers, to remove the skin. Sometimes they use like the nails, or sometimes they using wood or something other things. But this one is much better for all the type. For the cassava removing remove the peels, and also we can change the sandpaper on the sand roller very easily, so we don't need that part before. In the beginning, we directly put the sandpaper on the sand roller, so we must change the roller to remove the change the rulers directly. But right now we upgrade and you can only change the sandpaper, so it will be much cheaper for this one. And let's keep going. And you can see how white it is after the peeling machines. But no worry, you can see here. But it's very normal because what we see the cassava is not a simply a regular calendar. So if it is a regular calendar, so it's very easy to remove all the skins, but it will have some small place and bigger place, so it avoid this place to touch the sand roller, sandpapers. So it's hard to remove all of them. So we may need a guy to check how it work after the plating machine and using a little knife to cut the part if it's not very to peel all the place out. Okay, and yeah, let's finish. Sorry. And the second one is this. This is for a small peeling machines because not everyone can afford. Not everyone is need a machine that can produce like 1 tons or more per hour. So we get a smaller one to help you to do the work. It can produce around 600 kilogram per hour. For the start, it will be perfect. Okay. For a start, it will be perfect. And then, after we removed all the skins out, we must bring them into small pieces to make the garri. So we using a grating machines to grate the cassava tubers into mesh, even grating fast production speed, and newly designed with compact structure, easy disassembly, and low maintenance cost, high running speed, low energy consumption, and steady operation. And it's all made by the 304 food grade to guarantee the safety of the food. Also, here is a video for the equipment. This is the older version, but the inside is looking pretty the same. Let me find one. Let me find one. Looks perfect. Sorry. Okay. Same. Let's keep going to the next step. And I see whether we have the photo for this one. Yes. This is exactly same like we show in the PowerPoint, and this is how our workers do the jobs, and also yeah, keep going. And after we grating the cassava into small pieces, after usually we need a fermentation tank or fermentation pool for the bigger process. For example, like this. We can see in this step. After the grating machines, we directly put the cassava into a like the fermentation tank or in the wooden box or something else to let it the fermentation like 2 or 3 days. But for the bigger step, for the like a small capacity, like 1 tons, 2 tons output per day, or maybe 3 tons, 4 tons, don't need a tank, a fermentation tank or fermentation pool to do the process, because we still can use the manual to do the work. But if we must using a fermentation in the capacity is big, like for the capacity and price to make dryer with firewood. What is the power required for small scales, not including the dryer, as we do not have power? I see. The capacity we do for the small capacity, the minimum we do is like 1 ton per day production line from the to process like 4 tons of fresh cassava into 1 ton of garri, and I have to say the dryer must using the diesel or the things. If you don't have any power in your tongue, is power required for small scale, not including the dryer, as we do not have power. So we do have a diesel generator for the for grating machines, but the rest of the machines must using electric. For the hydraulic press machines, we must using the use the sorry. We must using the electric. That's all. Sorry about that. And let's get back to here, because we if we like to process about 500 kilogram per hour, we must process about 2 tons of fresh cassava each hour. If that, we must prepare, and we know the fermentation steps. We must prepare at least like 40 tons of fresh cassava in here, and after the chopping we must have 40 tons prepared for each day, and it needs fermentation like 1 or 2 days, maybe sometimes some place even 3 days. If that, we nearly need to prepare the place to put like 120 tons of cassava milk or something like that. So we suggest we directly dig a pool, and like dig 3 pools. Each place put 1 day's material, and we can do it circling going, and to make sure to guarantee the require the material demand for each days. And then we put them it will be a hydraulic press in here. Hydraulic press, and to push the water out. So we have 2 versions of the hydraulic press. One is 550 diameter and 10650 diameters. It only just the different size of the barrel in here, but there will be no difference for the working process. They are the same, and they do have some advantages. Firstly, it's fully made by stainless steels, 304, and second one is automatic pressing, quick and evenly dewatering, saving time and effort, and also the strong bearing power, long service life, and after the dewatering, material moisture around 38 to 40%, good dewatering effect. If we achieve like 40, usually can achieve like 45 or 46, something like that. But if we can achieve like 40% or 38% of the moisture, we don't need to put that long time on inside of the fryer. So it will for the frying step, it will be much more better and much more effective. Also, we do like in here the garri fryer. This is the mostly important thing. The firstly stainless steel. Pot body ensures the cleaning and hygiene of the garri, And also the heating is fast, uniform, no paste phenomenon, and automatic frying, automatic temperature control, saving time and effort, with no with pot body turnover system, conventioning for take garri out more easily. Basically, for this, we may need gas, diesel, or electricity. We must choose one of them, and also we need a like 1.5 kilowatts stir on the top, because we need to keeply stir the garri. For example, like this. Yes, this is for this here is the stir part to stir the garri inside of the pot, and it needs electricity. But the heating device is under. We can use both diesel, either diesel fuel or the cassava. I mean the electricity to make them heat. Also, the full stainless steel structures are using for the vibration safe. You can see here. I told them before. It has two screens. First screen is like 80 mil, and the below is like top is 70 and below is 80, something like that. We make sure that it's not too big and too small, because if it's too big, it's hard to do the things. It's too big, it's not finished, but if it's too fine, it's effective chewing. So we can adjust. We can adjust that by the two screens. We can change them to saving screens. We can change them, and to adjust based on the customer require. So it's full stainless steel structure, small size, lightweight, easy to move. The direction of the discharge port can be adjusted arbitrarily. Coarse and fine garri automatically discharged. Also, hybrid fibers, coarse garris will return to crushing part, no less. So it's more the coarse garri is the bigger part. It will on the top. So we can remove that part to back to the grating place and redo it again. And a high saving accuracy and high efficiency. The screen save is no blocked after saving. Get the uniform fitness, high quality garri. Is that, and also the save is long life service. Change it conventionally. Only takes 3 to 5 minutes. The operation is simple and the cleaning also convenient. Okay, this is the bigger step of the garri processing plant. And if you have some questions, you can directly ask me, and I can also show you some of it, some of the videos. This one is for the hydraulic press to push the. This is for the. We can do it both for the garri, and this is for the oils. You can see, can easily take the oil out from the coconut shell. By our customers require, we can also put a big circle around this one and to barrel around this one to make sure that the easily to gather the waters inside of it and make it cleaner. Or and this one is a vibration safe video. You can see it. You can see how fine the garri is, and we directly, you can see here, the bigger one will on the top, yeah, something like and it will automatically saving. And we just need to adjust the screen here to get that. And this is the bigger one, and small one goes down, and the bigger one stays. And we need regrading it, grading it again, and back to easy. Yes, this one is a very safe. It is very strong, and you can see the safe. All of them is stainless steel and do perfect. And this is the video from our customers. You are using the same thing with him. Okay. And we come back to this video and to see the steps again. Let's go. Machines and the equipment production line. You can have a basic look for now to see the equipment we use and the layout for the yearly we install. Here is a feeding hooper. Put all the cassava down here and use a shaking to take the cassava downstairs. The field come here, and the field come here will bring to the dry sieve. Because the dry sieve is using for take the cloths and the spoons. Sometimes some sap from next step, we'll go to the paddle washer. The paddle washer is to clean soil on the cassava. After the paddle washer, use another filter here. Hello sir, good morning, good evening. So if you still have interest of the garri production line, you can directly help me, and if you have any question, you can directly ask me about this one. And here is our 3D version of the garri production line, and you can see the steps, each step by step. So after the paddle washer, we directly and all the things after cleaning, we directly using bed conveyor to put the garri into the grating machines, and to using it to scrap the cassava step circle by circle, and to put it into like small things. And after this, it will using a screw conveyor to put them into a hooper, and the below of the hoopers are two fermentation. We can put them into a bag more easily to take to do the fermentation with the bags and to pack them up. Yes, and then put on the wooden shelf, the fermentation shelf, for 2 or 3 days. And after that, we can go next step to the hydraulic press and do the other things. To put them into the hydraulic press and to press, and then the water will go out, something like that. Yes, for sure. This is a barrel I'm talking before. Once you require, we can put another barrel outside of this, and then it can only open it here, and then the water will go out. But if not, the water will go from this four place to go out. And then after the hydraulic press, we need to break them and let it go smaller and go into the next step. And after it's frying, we directly drop it onto a conveyor and push to the next step.
kilogram to 5 kilogram or 20 or 50, it depends on you. Then we finish all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Okay. Now, if you have any questions, you can directly ask me, and we can see the PowerPoint again from beginning to the end.
Good day. This is Floyd Sway from Dongyu Holdings. Today I will introduce you to the garri processing machines and the equipment production line. You can have a basic look for now to see the equipment we use and the layout for the usually we install. Here is a feeding hooper. You put all the cassava down in here and use a shaking to take the cassava go downstairs to the belt conveyor. And the belt conveyor will bring to the dry sieve. Because the dry sieve we're using for take the floss and the spoons. Sometimes it will some sap for peeling. step, we go to the pedal washer. Pedal washer is to clean soil on the cassava. As you can see here. After the pedal washer, use another pedal over here. Draining. Instead, drilling machine. After we take those things out, there's no increase the quality of garri. After we remove the things out, the quality is much better.
Here, after the grating machines, they will separate into two, and we can put two fermentation bags
我买家进入直播
downstairs.
间了。
And hello, good evening. And here is showing the videos for the garri production line. If you have some interest for the machine, or if you have some questions for the machines, you can both ask me. And if you want for the small capacity of things, you can directly talk with our sales on the Alibaba and to show the equipment and more details.
Water out. After pedal price, the moisture is around 38 to 42%. And it will be much more easier to dry. And after that, we will build on the screw conveyor to take on the step to the crusher. After crusher, we use more thin. We use a conveyor, glue them, and fry the garri fryer. Each of the fryer is about 100 grams per hour. So 5 means we can produce about 500 kilograms per hour. 1 kilogram to 5 kilogram or 20 or 50. It depends on you. Then we finish all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Okay, by the ending of this stream, we can see again for here, from the beginning to the end. Here is it. And firstly is the cleaning session is not in here, so we just skip that part and directly to see here. It's after the peeling and all the things, we directly put them in the, after the grating machines. Basically, we must put them into the fermentation tank to do the fermentation, and after 2 or 3 days, or directly put on the shelf. So plus 2 or 3 days after fermentation steps finished, then we go into a hydraulic press, and after the hydraulic press push the water out, then we can using a small crusher in here, and because the hydraulic press is give a very big, strong, heavy pressure to put them into together, so we need a small crusher in here to break them in back to like the floor. And then using a screw conveyors to bring them to the garri fryer in here. And the garri fryer, you can see here, we can on the video we see there will be a screw conveyor or cooling system to do the things, but in here you can see we also can use labor transfer to transport the machine from each place to next place, so it will be very cheaper to do such of the applying. Also, we can see here, because after it's finished, then we go put in the sieving machines. And feel free to follow me by clicking the buttons upper left corners if you have interest on our garri production line. Okay, so after sieving machines, we put into here a tank to do the packagings and to do the things. Okay, that's all for the structure. And yes. Trick. Okay. This also is the introduction of our factory and our companies and the 4 of our small factories, not factories, like the companies and department, and the former project we've done before, and also the garri warehouse and the people that they invited to our factory to see the machines also. And also certificate, Europe certificate, some of the strengths by our certifications, and also the equipment we've done to produce the equipment. So you can see it together again, and our team show all the things, and our team workers, colleagues, and the workers, the production team, the previous program we've done before, the project we've done before, and also the starch production line in Nigeria, in Indonesia, in China, and in Southeast Asia, and in South America, and in West Europe. Not West Europe, in the West Africa, sorry. Forgive me. And these some of the main equipment introductions, from the hoopers, the belt conveyors, to the dry sieve, the pedal washers, and also we can do it in the after the pedal washer. This is a photo of the inside of the pedal washers, and after the clean the mud, peels, and other things, we can go to the peeling machines and to remove the peels. After we remove 2 skins, then we put the cassava into the grating machines and to break them into small pieces, and after the and put them into a bag and do the fermentation of 2 or 3 days, and after that we put it into a hydraulic press machines to do the work. And also then we're going to put them into the fryers to fry, and also the vibration saves once with the bigger sails on the top and the light small sails goes down. And this is the MCC control for the equipment also. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. And if you still have interest, you can follow our channels or other things. Okay, goodbye.